I would love to see America move to a 40-day fast from September the 20th to October the 30th of this year, prior to the election. When the Lord called us to a 40-day fast in California for Prop 8, I knew that there weren't very many of us that were credible enough to do it. I've started lots of fasts and made it. Oh, sometimes up to the first 15 minutes. I have a hard time going very long on a fast. I knew there was only one person I knew that had profound credibility to call us and lead us in a fast. That was Lou Engle. I said, Lou, would you come to California and lead us in a fast? He says, yes. I said, no, you don't understand. I'm asking you to move to California. You and your wife and 7 kids, uproot and move. We'll provide you the housing. Our church will provide it. But you come and you call a fast. He said, whoa. And so he did. He came for 6 months. And he moved his staff. We moved pastors out of our offices, and the call team moved into those. And we had a major room that was designated that became the room of travail, where about 50 young adults not only fasted, there were tens of thousands of Californians that fasted, but there was one group of 50 young adults who in one room fasted and prayed non-stop. They'd sleep on a church floor and then back up and pray. Sleep for a few minutes on a church floor and then back up and pray, and did this for 40 days. The national media got wind of this. ABC television from New York City sent a crew in. We weren't sure whether to allow them to cover it. I decided, okay. Several stations out of Los Angeles came down, and we would take them in there. I didn't know how they'd respond, because it's not a pretty sight to watch people in travail. You understand? You know that. The sound of it is tough. And for those uninitiated to it, who are unregenerate, what is this going to do to their brains? And they would walk back out of that room, and they would say, I have never seen anything like this. We went 40 days. We came to the last day. And in typical Lou Engle style, we called the whole state together, Qualcomm Stadium, San Diego. 33,000 people came for 12 hours from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. At 4:20 p.m., from 4:20 to 4:50. It happened to be the 2-hour block of time I was leading. But as you know, if you've been to the call, you know that the mic goes from, it's all unplanned. I came in nice with a little sheet of the order, and we never followed it 1 second. The Holy Spirit had other ideas, and his ideas tend to be better than mine, so we followed his rather than mine. And about 4:20, Lou Engle came to me. I was on the mic. He says, Jim, something's happening in the heavenlies. I says, no, I sense that too. I sense that too. He says, press it hard. I says, I'm pressing as hard as I know how. I mean, this is the minor leagues reporting to Lou Engle from the Yankees, you know. He said, oh, Lou, come out here and save me. And we prayed, and at about 4:50 p.m., we felt something had snapped in the heavenly. That last half hour from 4:20 to 4:50, something was, we were desperate, because we knew, as Donald Wildman had told me, from American Family Association, Jim, you can't win the culture there or there, but you can lose it there. We knew what was at stake as we faced that Prop 8 battle and the implications that would ripple down the other 49 states very quickly. And so we found ourselves crying out before God. There were 8,000 to 10,000 young adults on their face. We had to get permission to cover the playing field with a very expensive tile that we had to pay for, because we wouldn't want to hurt the gridiron for football games by young adults on their faces crying out for the nation. Talk about a distorted sense of priorities in our land today. 8,000 to 10,000 young adults on their faces on that playing field, plus people in the stands around. And 4:20 to 4:50, we felt something took place that day. We knew that God had moved. It was judges.